that if I had a business and I was operating a business, I couldn't operate in a deficit and still function as a business. It looked like I'm still functioning, but I got to function in debt. What's happening is, if I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul, it catch up to me and I don't have Peter to go to anymore. Now Paul is asking for his money. So if I don't have it to give it to him, then my business is shut. I'm broke, if that's a good analogy. Or just to say in your household, you got several bills. And I'm trying to pay this bill, this bill, this bill. If I don't come up with a bill on time, now I'm further and further and further behind in what it is that I got to do, and I won't be able to catch up, and then I might lose my home.
So pretty much you're saying
America
is in debt?
America is in debt. She's very much in debt. And if they don't find a way to balance the budget so that they can continue borrowing.
What are they borrowing from?
Well, they're borrowing from the Federal Reserve.
Okay, and what are they using the money towards? What's the biggest discrepancy?
Well, whatever. Yeah, the budget is set up each year for the whole quarter. And there are set-asides to run the whole country for that time period. Much of the money goes to, transportation to get, to be able to pay the bills that they have. The money that, being budgeted for the country, a lot of it goes to the military. I think it is the biggest budget. Not only is it the biggest budget or aspect of monies being paid out that's being dispersed, but is an amount that is almost more than all other countries combined. So that's a lot of money
for their whole.
That's a lot of money that's being paid out, and it's the people's money.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the people's money. Yeah. And so when you look to say, I have a home. Yeah. And I have, one of these security companies. Yeah. And I'm trying to pay my light bill, my gas bill. Right. But I'm paying most of my about $1,000 a month for security. Right. But I can't pay my phone bill. Right. You'll say I got to get rid of this security thing because But if you're paying out a lot of money in military, but you can't pay your food, you can't eat with, your food program. Right. You can't eat. So why would I be spending a lot of money for that when I can't feed myself? Right. So that's the way the budget is set up. But again, I want to go back to the fiscal cliff thing. So again, if you're functioning under a budget and you can't meet a deadline to pay a certain bill, then you will what they call default on your loans. Okay. And so if they don't find a way to set up a budget, they pushed it off now to February, but if they don't either raise the debt limit, which I doubt what they're going to do, I doubt if they do it, and if they don't raise the debt limit or they don't find a way to balance the budget, then the country is going to default on its loans, and then not only will you not be able to pay anything, the government will not be able to function as a government. Now that has a lot of ramifications, but what are the ramifications in the black community when we are a community that's almost totally dependent on somebody else? So we have to come together and figure out something that we got to do in the face of this, and I'll talk more on that next week.
There you go. You got Lee Thomas, Les Walker. I am Rilla J. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please check out the Ablackagenda website, which is primarily on YouTube right now. It should be at the bottom of the screen. And you can follow me on Twitter at Rilla J. Thank you.